Sometimes, the hardest part of looking for a job can be figuring out what the job you're looking for is called. There is no foolproof way to do this, but this video will give you a place to start. One of the best methods to determine a job title is to talk to anyone you know who has a full-time job. Tell them what it is that you envision doing, and chances are they'll know what that job is called in their organization. Many job titles are not consistent across organizations, but if you talk to enough people, some terms will start to repeat themselves. You can also look for job titles using the internet. To discover your desired job title, there are three main things to consider: what industry you want to work in, what functional area you want to work in, and what your desired job function is called. The tricky part is that there is no comprehensive list of industries, functional areas, or job functions, as there is significant variation across organizations. The term industry implies any general business activity or commercial enterprise. Because there are so many different industries, an easy way to consider what one you might want to work in is to simply brainstorm. For example, you may want to work in the restaurant industry, in the technology industry, or in the healthcare industry. You could also get more specific and say you want to work in the corporate wellness industry, the European tourism industry, or the addiction recovery industry. Another way to determine what industry you are interested in is to consider specific companies you might like to work for and to check what industry they have listed on LinkedIn. LinkedIn does not have a comprehensive list of industries, but it can give you an idea of the term most commonly used. For example, by looking up Gallup on LinkedIn, I realized that the industry I was interested in was called management consulting, which was a term I had never even heard of. It is not always necessary to know what industry you want to work in, because many functional areas can be found across industries, but it is an important thing to consider. The second thing to figure out is the functional area you want to work in. Functional area is an umbrella term for the different departments an organization has. Not all organizations have the same functional areas, but many of them are relatively standard. Common functional areas include human resources, research and development, production and operations, customer service, IT support, sales and marketing, and finance and accounting. Keep in mind that each of these functional areas may look very different in different industries. For example, research and development in a management consulting firm may involve creating surveys and assessment tools, while research and development in a pharmaceutical company would involve developing new medications. Some employers will title jobs by functional area, so if you are using job search engines, then even just putting your desired functional area into a search box could pull up results that might interest you. It could also pull up more specialized titles. For example, if I type Human Resources Intern into the LinkedIn job search, I may get results for Talent Acquisition Intern and Learning and Development Intern. Make note of the job titles that interest you so you can search directly for them later. You could also consider going to the career section on the website of a company that you're interested in working for. Search within the functional area and see what job titles come up. Notice that Starbucks lists many of the functional areas I mentioned, in addition to a number of others. Under each functional area umbrella, there are many different job functions. For example, common job functions in human resources include employment law, recruitment and selection, training and development, compensation, health, wellness and safety, employee engagement, and organizational development. Keep in mind, these job functions may vary across companies. For example, sometimes organizational development is its own department, while other times it falls under HR. For a great list of job functions and functional areas, check out the end of the Self-Exploration activity under the Vital Career FYI tab on the CGU Career Center website. Most importantly, be patient. Searching for job titles can be challenging, but each time you discover a title you are interested in, it can open the door to discovering more. When in doubt, talk to people in the field. It really is the most direct way to get the answers you are looking for. Check out our website for walk-in hours or schedule an appointment through Claremont Connect. Also, like us on Facebook to hear about upcoming events and to see our latest blog posts. Thanks for watching.